What's going on, guys? We finally get to see Brian Ortega fight the Korean Zombie on October 17th. This is a fight that is finally happening after various circumstances preventing them from facing off. It seems like it's been years since this fight was originally rumored to happen. There's a lot of bad blood there. There's a lot of trash talk between the two. Brian Ortega supposedly slapped somebody in the Korean Zombie's team. The Korean Zombie said he was going to run through him. So I am so excited that this fight's finally happening and we get to see these two studs clash. As we all know, Brian Ortega came on the scene at 14-0 in the UFC and was running through people like Clay Guida, Renato Moicano, Cub Swanson, and Frankie Edgar. And then in December of 2018, he finally got his title shot against Max Holloway, and Max Holloway beat him via doctor stoppage. And let's just say it was a total beatdown. I don't think there's any other way you can say it. Brian Ortega realized his striking was probably not on the level that it needed to be to fight in that championship bout against Max Holloway. So he took the loss, dropped to 14-1, and he hasn't fought since. So I'm assuming he went with his team, they looked at his game, and they've really been working on his striking. But Brian Ortega, he's still a stud. He's still young. He's got that extremely slick jiu-jitsu. He's athletic. You know, the guy not only has luscious locks, he can fight. So I'm not too worried about it. I just want to see how his hands have gotten better since that December 18th title bout against Max Holloway. On the other hand, you got the Korean Zombie, who's completely opposite. His hands are great. He's durable. He's super athletic. I mean, and this guy's really just kind of a nightmare matchup for anybody. He's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, and this dude will stand and bang. He's coming off a win over Frankie Edgar. Prior to that, he beat Renato Moicano. His only loss in his last 5 fights was against Yair Rodriguez, and he lost due to a spinning elbow in the last 10 seconds. I watched that fight. I had the Korean Zombie winning that. He got knocked out in the last 10 seconds. So prior to that, he beat Dennis Bermudez, and he's also got a win over Dustin Poirier. So there's really nobody that the Korean Zombie hasn't seen. My biggest question in this fight is Brian Ortega going to be able to take down the Korean Zombie and submit him, or is it going to be a stand-up and bang kind of fight? Because if this fight is a stand-up and bang kind of fight, I'm going to have to give it to the Korean Zombie simply because I just feel his striking is more superior to Brian Ortega's. But that's the beautiful thing about MMA. You don't know. You never know where this fight can go. Brian Ortega could have been just really working on his striking the past year and a half, and he might be a completely different guy. So let me know in the comments below who you got winning this fight. It's finally coming to fruition. I hope everyone is excited as I am. Be sure and hit that like button, and be sure and hit that subscribe button. Steven and I really appreciate you guys watching our videos. Thank you.